Hey, what's up, people? So, good zolting. Nice stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to put all those, everyone who sends a zolt in, you're going to be on the website and you get some credit. But today's show is going out to Gary. What's up, Gary? This is a guy I met on the boat. Remember the cruise that I went on, the Nightmare Cruise? You know, I overheard him talking about the stock market, so of course I had to join in the conversation. And he was going on, seemed like a really intelligent fellow, been in the business for 25, 30 years, going on and on about how many people he knows and everything he does, and I'm sure he's a successful guy. But then he brings me a stock called, wait, what's the symbol? SPBU. And he says the stock's 80 cents. I'm confused. You know how much I hate penny stocks, and here, this is coming from a guy who's been in the business for 30 years. I said, Gary, I don't know you well, but I have to view you as a criminal at this point now in my life, because anyone who brings a penny stock to my attention, you're either a criminal or you're just a corrupt penny stock broker, which basically is one of the same. So I'm kind of baffled by the whole situation. I'm digging into him, saying, you kind of ruined your whole rep. I was ready to, give you some shout outs on my show. So then Gary, who I haven't spoke to since the cruise, calls me the other day. He says, hey, how are you? I met you on the boat. I was like, yeah, what's going on? He immediately goes into some pitch about some stock. Like I just got called by like a penny stock broker. Like back in the old days, I was expecting him to be sitting there in a white shirt and a red tie and being forced to stand up all day. So he's giving me this whole, story about some other company called H2 Diesel, HTWO. So I'm like, Gary, what are you doing? Don't come at me with this penny stock bullshit. So he's like, no, he's going into it. He's closing me like I'm somebody's bitch. I'm like, and I couldn't even get a word in, and he stops talking. I was like, what are you waiting for me to do? What is this? Was this a sales call? Did you want to say hello? I haven't spoke to you since the boat. And he's going on and on about this, that, and the other thing, how they had news, and they got all this great stuff coming out, and the CEO is going to be interviewed. Bada boo. So the stock's $5.75 by $6.10 offer. So, as a goof, I wasn't about to go huge on this thing. He's pumping it up like this is going to be some massive, crazy move any day now. I was like, I can't believe this guy's actually coming at me like this. So, next thing you know, it's $6.10 offer, $5 bid. Is that what you bring me, Gary? Is that what you bring me? A stock with a 25% spread? And then then suddenly the $5 bid left, and there was not a bid on the stock. It went to $5.75 offer, 4 bid. I appreciate that, Gary. That's awesome. So now what am I supposed to feel? I'm supposed to feel that you called me to fuck me. Did you call me, Gary, to fuck me and everybody that I know? Is that what your intentions were? I'm sure they weren't. So call me up, explain to me what the hell's going on with that HTWO. I don't give a shit about the story and that everyone's going to want to convert to their fuel that they're producing. I want to know how you could call me and hype the stock, and next thing you know, it's down 25%. That's impressive. I want you to be a part of my team, because anybody who could make a stock go down 25% in an instant, you should be a part of the Suck by Nasdaq family. That is a special skill, Gary. That is a special skill. Did you guys collude? Did you think I was actually going to call people and get people into a penny stock from somebody that I just met? My God. What were you thinking? But Gary, what if I was to tell you I got some guys into the stock and they're pissed off and they want your phone number and they want to come for you? Is that what you want? You want that on your conscience? Is that what you do? Is this what you do, Gary? Come on, Gary. So please, and all the emails I get with penny stocks, don't email me about penny stocks. They all have great stories. That's why they're a scam. The penny stocks have better stories than any stock you're going to hear about. How awesome it's going to be. That's what makes you want to get in. Wow, it's only 7 cents. I can buy 1 million shares, and this thing goes to $2. I'll never have to work again. The stories are always awesome. The only story that ever made any sense to me was coming from one of my gangster friends back in the day, NYRR. Now, this is a guy that never talked about stocks. A guy that he'd work out so much. He had like these. He worked out so much and did so many push-ups, and all he would do was rip and get tattoos on his biceps. He was so pumped up that he had like the T-Rex arms, like he couldn't move his arms straight out because he was so huge. He'd walk around like a T-Rex all day. And he's coming at me with a stock. He's like, hey, listen, I got a thing I got to talk to you about. I know you like stocks and everything. So I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, take a look at this NYRR. It's like 9 cents. They say they're gonna run it to like $2 in any day now. And you know what? Joey, baby. I bought it in at 14 cents. I sold it at $1.40, and I'll never ever forget you. I don't know where you are. I think you might be in jail. Guy was still selling fireworks in Brooklyn when nobody even wanted fireworks. I think then he got into crack cocaine, but I'm not too sure. Maybe some angel dust. But Gary, you want to be Joey selling crack rock on the street? What are you doing? Bring me something good. Bring me something important that I could tell people about. Come on now. Bring me something important that I could tell people about. Come on now.